Hello, this is Trigger Queen giving you a breakdown of the Johnny Depp trial. I made this just for us black people because honestly, I didn't really know too much about them too. I didn't know that they were married. I knew Johnny from a lot of different movies. I had no idea this chick was in Aquaman. I mean, this was all new to me. So, like I said, this was a month trial, almost 5 to 6 hours a day. And I was thinking to myself, not too many people are going to be able to watch all this. So definitely, if you want to watch it, go to the Law and Crime YouTube channel. They have every single day of the breakdown, but I just wanted to give you a little taste of the trial. If you wanted to go deeper into it, you're more than welcome. But let's get started. The first thing I noticed was, Johnny and Amber kind of remind me of Bobby and Whitney.
Go, 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 go to get my glasses. Before you go. I'm off the wagon from when I was doing Lone Ranger, when Mr. Harris was with me when I was sober.
Okay.
But the whiskey that's on the table was an average. Every day I would come home to her place and there would be a glass of whiskey waiting for me.
And you would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right? During this time period.
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Crazy Johnny. Oh, this is awesome. My throat is yours. A text message Amber sent to Johnny. Let's go.
Thank you for your letter. I love you. Scroll down. She writes, "Thank you for mine." Did I read that right?
You did.
And then you write, "The only reason we go for the throat is love." Did I read that right?
You did.
And then she writes, "My throat is yours. You're going to be the death of me, but I don't care." And then you write, "I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury." I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, did you read that again?
Johnny crazy.
I read that right.
You did.
You can take that down.
On his phone.
I'll rule the objection as the photograph.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
That is some straight human shit.
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter.
Boom.
So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed.
This bitch is crazy.
It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day.
Mr. Depp.
It's a fucking finger, man. Come on. I had a
Quick little recap. Right now, they're going through the abuse that she has gave to Johnny. There was a report where she hit him repeatedly and also threw a bottle at him, severing one of his fingers, as you can see in the pictures. Let's go.
I had a fucking jar of mineral spirits thrown in my nose.
You could please tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
Yes.
I know it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or
And what did you say in response when Miss Heard said, "Tell the world, Johnny, tell them Johnny Depp, I, Johnny Depp, a man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence"?
I said yes. I am.
Men could be beat up as
Nothing
well
further, Your
too.
Honor.
Sir, you can have a seat next to your attorney, please.
Great.
Mr. Depp hasn't looked at you once this entire trial, has he?
Not that I've noticed, no.
He promised you.
I put a picture of Milhouse from The Simpsons. One of Johnny's attorneys reminds me so much of him, so I said, fuck it, let me put that one in too. Let's go.
You would never see his eyes again. Isn't that true? One of the last times you ever saw Mr. Depp was when you met him in San Francisco in July of 2016. Let's please play Plaintiff's Exhibit 1229.
No. Oh, no, I'm not gonna say with all this, everything you just did.
I just wanted to touch you.
Really, after all the shit you just said?
I just wanted to give
After
you a
all this
hug.
shit you fucking
Yes,
used me up,
yes,
you wanna
please,
touch me?
please stop. Please stop. Please, I just wanted to hug you and say bye. I didn't want to take it back.
We did that last time, it's fine. No, because I'm nothing to you. And I will always be nothing to you. Well, you're not my shame. No, you're in fucking way. No, we'll never see each other again. You won't never don't see my fucking glasses. You don't like fucking looking at my fucking eyes. You will not see my eyes again.
Now, I wanted to remind you guys, the whole week that Amber was on the stand, Johnny didn't look at her once. And I always said, you know, you could tell a lot when you look into somebody's eyes. And what Johnny did was like, fuck this. I'm not looking at her at all. And he kept to that word. So let's go. All right, the final boss. We are coming to almost the end of the trial, and we have a hero. Now, when I first saw his female attorney, this female, he has two female attorneys, but the one's an older woman. She bored the hell out of me. But this one was surely entertainment. I guess they saved the best for last. She reminds me of our good Viola Davis when she played in the How to Get Away with Murder. This attorney just killed it, and let's just watch.
Ms. Heard, you just testified that this case has been very hard for you. So let's talk about that.
Hey, before our homegirl here destroys Amber, please like, subscribe, or comment. Just hit the like button at least so I get some feedback going. Thanks, appreciate it. Let's go.
And why?
All right.
Your lies have been exposed to the world multiple times, right?
Boom.
I haven't lied about anything I've been here to say.
You lying now, bitch.
You sat here and told this jury that the events in Hicksville started with Mr. Depp getting really upset about a woman leaning on you. Is that correct?
Yes, that's effectively what happened, yeah.
You testify that he actually grabbed that woman's wrist and twisted it, right?
And told her that he could effectively break her wrist by saying he knew how many pounds of pressure, or asking her how many pounds of pressure it took to break a human wrist.
But your own witness, your former best friend, Rocky Pennington, she didn't corroborate that, did she?
I'm not quite sure what part of that night she saw. There were a lot of people there.
She didn't testify that Mr. Depp grabbed anyone's wrist in Hicksville.
Again, I don't know what Rocky saw. There were a lot of people there.
Remind you, Rocky was her friend.
Night.
You testified that once you brought Mr. Depp back to...
Also, look at the people in the background. That one chick is shaking her leg like crazy. This one right here. This one looks like she's about to fall asleep. Milhouse from The Simpsons. He's just fed up with this shit. Johnny's probably texting some bitches about let's do some drugs later and get high. And this one's just killing it. Let's go.
trailer, he trashed it, correct?
That is correct.
And the manager of the Hicksville trailer park was furious that Johnny had wrecked the whole thing. Do you remember that testimony?
That's correct.
Well, we heard from that manager of the Hicksville trailer park, Morgan Knight, on Monday, didn't we?
I'm not quite sure who that guy was or if he had any involvement in this. I know a lot of people have come out of the woodwork to be involved.
So you're accusing Mr. Knight of testifying and committing perjury?
I'm not accusing anyone. I just don't recognize that man.
You heard Mr. Knight testify that it was actually you who was upset with Mr. Depp spending time away from him. Isn't that correct?
How would he know? He wasn't there.
You heard Mr. Knight testify that it was actually you who was yelling at Mr. Depp.
Again, I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things to be involved in the Johnny Depp show, but he wasn't there. He doesn't know. And he certainly doesn't know what happened behind closed doors, like most people.
So you're calling Mr. Knight a liar?
I am saying he wasn't there, and what he testified to doesn't match
Just say
what
you're calling
I
him a
know
liar.
But I don't fault him. He wasn't there, so how would he know?
Look at her
He
facial
testified
expressions.
he was there, Miss Heard. Did you hear that?
That's his testimony, yes.
So you're calling him a liar.
I'm just saying he wasn't there.
You heard Mr. Knight testify that the trailer wasn't trashed, and that's why you're calling him a liar.
He testified that a light fixture was broken, similar to the way that
Yes,
Johnny's
other than a light
employees
fixture, that was
testified
the
to,
only
like,
thing
closet
that's
being
broken.
rearranged
Heard?
and things
Miss
like that.
Heard. The
Look at the
only
girl in
thing
the
that
back
was
shaking her
broken
leg.
in the trailer,
She's nervous.
according to Mr. Knight, was a light fixture. Yes or no?
I realized that he summed it up by saying a light fixture was broken, just the way his security
Yes or
guard summed up him
no?
trashing my closet.
All right. So I cut it off there simply the fact because, you know, it wasn't really that much entertainment. Now, there is a lot of other stuff you could see on this, but that is pretty much it. The jury is now out since it is a holiday weekend. They'll probably be either Tuesday or Wednesday when we get the verdict. Somebody's going to be paying some money. So this is a short synopsis of the Johnny Depp trial. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you can. Once again, this is Trigger Queen. Thank you. Peace.